MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Kershaw now on 1-1. And right into the shift. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kershaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 once more.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that brings up Javier Báez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped down the first base line. Rizzo leads off first with one away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Bellinger brings it in, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Ready with the 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubbies are in front 1-0. Hendricks gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Hit hard to short. Báez has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, Muncie.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Muncie is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is good. The third baseman, Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. 0-1, no play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the second base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Here's the first pitch to him. That's popped up. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. At the knees, strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Two balls and a strike to Javier Báez. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javier Báez. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Right there.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in now, Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now this is on the ground for Báez at short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Ian Happ is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Kipnis, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
As a look, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ross Stripling answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Count even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Báez.
Here's Javier Báez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First offering on its way. Scorched to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncie gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Up next to stop, the first baseman, Muncie.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Wilson Contreras is on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Don't let that fly.
The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 31, Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Hit to short. There's Báez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now back.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
the batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Báez.
Striding in once again, Javier Báez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here it is, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Chris Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Kipnis with the bare hand. Hey now. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Cubs 4-hole hitter Kyle Schwarber. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Wilson Contreras is on deck. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Ian Happ, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. This is foul right side. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 5-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Next up is Max Muncie. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here it comes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here's Cody Bellinger. He swings and grounds it to short. Báez ranging to his right, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, the pitch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Báez.
Now batting, Javier Báez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Bellinger. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. hard sinker misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Báez fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out with the man at first. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Standing in, Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. And that's up and in for ball 1. 1-0. Line towards center field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. From the stretch. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. At the plate, Max Muncie. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that count.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball up there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jeremy Jeffress will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Popped him up. Rizzo near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Chicago Cubs jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Kyle Hendricks gets the W on the mound. Clayton Kershaw couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, odds fell out, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.